Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic here to bring you part 23, the last and final part of the Metroid Prime Let's Play. In the last part, we defeated the Omega Pirate and Ridley and collected every last thing. All we are missing now are a few small scans for 100%. But for that, we must press onward. First off, we have these little guys. These are called Lumigex, Phazon-charged reptiles. Natives of Talon 4, the Lumigex travel in swarms to increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate Phazon energy, making these swarms a threat. Also, that orange stuff down there, that is orange Phazon, which is a good deal more concentrated than the regular stuff. In other words, it hurts even if you don't have the Phazon suit. Even if you have the Phazon suit. Sorry. And next up, we have these guys. These are not normal Metroids. These are fission Metroids. Metroids with the ability to split into two forms. The fission Metroid is a mutant, capable of splitting in two. This split endows the new creatures with invulnerability to most weaponry. This effect is unstable, resulting in weakness to a type of weapon fire. The vulnerability appears to be random, due to the chaotic nature of Phazon mutation. Now, I would normally try to fight them, but they will infinitely spawn in this room, so yeah, don't try to fight them. There's no point. You're just going to be wasting precious ammo for what's to come. So, I'm just gonna keep on climbing. And these guys are going to keep being jerks. And the missile station continues to be a missile station, which is all well and good. I do not like fission Metroids. No, I don't, because they do stupid things like that. And it's probably going to latch onto me once more before I leave, isn't it? No, it's not. And one last spider ball. Check. These ones look old and decayed, but it's still enough to get me across. And now, we come to the final boss. The name of the game's namesake. The ultimate battle. This is Metroid Prime, folks. Now, let's see what he can do. But first I kinda need to follow him down. A new creature! Metroid Prime. A highly evolved Phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as the Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable, other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include Ultra Frigid Breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave not particle wave accelerators, particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. And it's purple right now, so I'm going to use this beam. But I'm going to use the charge missile combo, as that will hurt him quickly. As will that. And now he goes down again. Except this time it looks like he's got ice. I'm not going to use the charge. I'm not going to use the charge combo for that because there's really no point. Really, ice is just the most annoying weapon for him to be vulnerable to at any given time. Oh! Darn it, didn't go down fast enough. Ah! Yes, die! I love doing that. And what now? Ah! Power Beam. Destroying those is recommended, because they can get you some recharges. And down he goes again. After him, Samus. Die, 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 die. Ow. And now he wants Flamethrower. Which, you know, isn't really that bad. Really? Ice again! You seem to love using ice, for some reason. Oh, and he's got that attack. Good thing I know how to jump. Yes! And now you'll turn into something that I can hit you with. Keep on digging down, and I'll keep on chasing you down. Let's go! What now? Ah, Wave Beam! Excellent! Drain! Ow. He also likes using his ability. He also likes switching randomly now. Though every time he flashes, it's guaranteed a switch. Ah, back to power. Yes! Ah, yes, the easiest one! Just gonna drain your health. And back to power? No! Ow, come on, ice! Ow, back to fire again. There we go. And the health bar is drained, so obviously it's defeated, right? Well, actually no. See, he's still got another trick up his sleeve. Which you'll see as soon as we drop down. Yeah. This guy is a lot more alien looking and a lot more invulnerable to my weapons. This is the final creature to scan in the entire game. Metroid Prime Core. The core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. And now, when it says invisible, that actually means it renders itself visible to only one sort of visor. Yes, that's 100% of all logbook scans downloaded. So, I just need to wait. Until it does that. Then it'll turn invisible to something. Where are you? Ah, stand in the pool. And just go to town on him. Now he's still going to be invisible to my other visors, so I need to wait. until he does that. And then just continue waiting until he decides to make some more Phazon for me to drain. So yeah, he's just gonna cycle through those three. Normal X-ray thermal. Normal X-ray thermal. Come on. Yes, die, 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 die! And now a third of its health is gone. Which means next time it creates a puddle, it's going to also spawn some Metroids. Fortunately, I did not waste any ammunition with fighting Metroids, which means I can do this! Hey! Ha! You thought you were so smart. Yeah, normally he starts with spawning regular Metroids, then later he goes on to Hunter Metroids, and then later to Fission Metroids. But that Power Bomb is always going to kill them. Every single time! Which means that the next time he spawns any Phazon, he is dead, 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 dead. So, please be courteous and spawn some Phazon so I can destroy you. Please. For me. Yes. And the Metroid Prime is down. Game over. We win. Awesomeness. Unfortunately, it's trying to draw in all Phazon in order to heal itself, including what's in our Phazon suit, so bye-bye awesome-looking power armor. And sadly, there is no escape sequence in gameplay. We just immediately get out here. Call a ship over, jump onto it. And there we go. That's it. The impact crater has been destroyed. And this little bit of Samus taking her helmet off, that only happens if you have 75% of all items collected. Otherwise, the cutscene will just cut out before she does that. not really that significant of a reward, but it's something. And yeah, that is it. Finally, my shame of having abandoned a project on this channel has been rectified. Yeah. I didn't just play this because I wanted to fix that. I also really enjoy this game. Like, it's the closest thing to a first-person shooter you'll ever catch me owning. That's for sure. Well, what I think of the game overall? Some of its boss fights are good, and some of them are rather meh. But they definitely saved the best for last with the Metroid Prime itself. I mean, seriously, that is awesome. Especially if you're playing on hard mode, because then it actually feels like it could potentially kill you at any moment. Though I don't think I was ever more than 50% depleted of energy here, so maybe not? In any case. As far as items being hidden, a lot of them were pretty cleverly done, though there were maybe a few that were a bit sneaky, even with a hint system allowed. Nothing I wouldn't be able to just find on my own if messing around, but without a guide, I certainly would have spent a lot of time just messing around, and that wouldn't have been that fun to watch. At least I don't think it would have been that fun to watch. Yeah. Really do enjoy this end credits / main menu theme. So yeah, if you liked this game, you can download it through Virtual Console Metroid Prime Trilogy. You'll have to use the Wii Remote, so some controls are a little different, and there may be a glitch or two that don't exist in that version. Also, some of the distributions of secrets have changed, but you still have to do the same things. Oh, by the way, this bit! Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's this bit, but yeah, I think that's still in there normally. Anyway, mission final! Percentage complete, 100%. Total time, 8 minutes 5 seconds. Not 8 minutes 5 seconds, 8 hours 5 minutes. Now, interesting thing when it says percentage complete, it is referring strictly to the items, not the scans. The scans give concept art, but the items, well, other than making Samus more and more powerful, they only do one thing. And this is it. This little scene right here. Back in the ruins of the impact crater. Well, well, well. Looks like the Metroid Prime is not as dead as we thought. And with that, the game is over. there's only one more little thing I want to show off before we end it. First off, Metroid Fusion Connection bonuses. There are actually 2 for this, as this was originally a GameCube game and thus and was released around the same time as Metroid Fusion. What this means is they were able to use the Game Boy Link cable in order to have 2 different unlocks. First, if you complete Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance and connect it here, you can play the original NES Metroid. That is quite the reward. Unfortunately, though, the original Metroid game is aged terribly. I actually have it on Virtual Console, so I could do that, but it will involve a lot of grinding of energy every time I die, and yeah, all the rooms would look the same. So I would most certainly need to use a guide, not just to find all the items, but just to see where the heck I'm going. Anyway, the other prize happens if you complete Metroid Prime and connect Metroid Fusion to this game. That gives you the reward of a cosmetic change, allowing you to play the game in your fusion suit from that one. A bit of a timeline snafu, but it's neat. Unfortunately, I never owned a physical handheld up until the Nintendo 3DS, so I cannot do this. I cannot show this to you. You'd have to find some other video on the internet about this. I think that the Metroid Fusion Suit bonus is unlockable for the Prime Trilogy version, but I'm not 100% certain about that. If it is the case, though, then you might need to scan some things or get some items in order to achieve that prize. Anyway, the other thing. The one last thing. Image gallery. For completing certain things in the game, namely beating it on normal, beating it on hard, getting 50% of logs, getting 100% of logs, you get galleries. These galleries show various concept arts, which are rather neat, but like Other M, I'm not going to go through these. Because really that would just end up being me saying, ooh, look at that, that's neat, 82 different times. Yeah. With that, we are done with the project. Anthony, send us off. It's Waluigi! Anyway, if you like the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that I can become super popular! Him? And him too. Thank you. Also, be sure to let me know what you want to see in future Let's Plays. And if you don't have any idea, you can always check out my Games Grabber page. And until next time... Well, actually, I have received some requests, so I think I can say what's coming next time. Basically, one person requested Pikmin 2, and a separate one requested Super Paper Mario. I've never played Super Paper Mario, but I think that I can still handle that. Hopefully. Oh. But yeah, those will be my 2 next projects. And I'm not sure exactly when I'll be able to get to those, because there is an upcoming move from one apartment to another. But even if I can't guarantee uploads, I am certainly going to try recording them in the meantime. Heck, maybe I'll actually have a decent buffer again. But, anyway, until either one of those projects, I still haven't decided which one I'm going to do first. But, you know, it would be an alternating thing like I did for this in Pikmin 1. This is ShadwSonic, signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.